All right, hi folks. I've never done this before. Please bear with me. It is 6:30 on Monday evening. We've got the 20th is the inauguration day, and there's 8 or 9 days left between now and then. Half of the country is happy that Biden won and he's going to be inaugurated president. The other half is frustrated. Some of them even feel that it was a crooked election and that voices weren't heard, and there's frustration, animosity, and bitterness between all of us. I know that. I realize that. I try not to be. I accept everybody's opinion. I know I'm frustrating at times on your Facebook feed and on my messages, and I apologize for that. I can't help it. But I try to be respectful. I understand everybody has an opinion. They come from one side of it or the other. Your own experiences cause you to be where you're at. I get that. What I've seen in my life forms my ideology and decides how I feel about certain subjects. And they have absolutely changed from the time I was 19 years old to now when I'm 53 years old. It changes along the way based on the new experiences and based on what you're exposed to in life and the people you know and what you see and what happens to you. So here we are. We're at Monday night. And I look on my phone and I get this. I got it on NBC, but I couldn't find it again when I wanted to do this video. But I looked it up again on Market Watch. But it's on several media outlets. FBI warns of plans for armed protests in all 50 states next week. Look here. Okay, maybe you can't see that. I don't care. Trust me, look it up. It's there. What I want to do is I want to debate that in this forum. Don't believe that. Okay? Don't believe that, and I'll tell you why. And I cross-referenced this with a person that I know on my Facebook. They're a friend of a friend that we think along the same lines. We follow the same crazy conspiracy theory that everybody has banned and said is terrorist. And I assure you that is nothing about what this information sharing campaign involves. We are in no way gathering other than for rallies and I've never been to one. I sit in my chair here with my dog. See Truffles? See, this is it. This is what we do. We watch television. I learn things. I watch on the internet. We are being exposed as these terrorists and these bad guys. Now, I won't go into the debate about what happened at the Capitol and whether it was good guys there or bad guys there. Was it Trump supporters? Or was it really Antifa that was sneaking in? We're going to figure all that out in the courts, and that's how I like to do it. Wait and see what the factual information is once it comes out. Maybe we'll be right. Maybe we'll be wrong. Maybe it is a bunch of people that we're not aware of that are absolute crazies. But I don't think so. And like I said, I contacted a friend of a friend, and I specifically asked her, do you know anything about Trump people rallying at capitals? She said, no, it's a false flag. Now I'll explain false flag just a little bit, but we're not being rallied together. No one is meeting anywhere because Trump rallies are forming, or we're storming capitals, or we're protesting at capitals. That's not happening, friends. I promise you. Now, you see videos. I posted some today and DM'd some to some people. Military's on the move. You see it. I don't know why. Nobody knows why. We're going to wait and find out. We know Trump is still president. We know they're trying to kick him out. But the military is still under Trump's control, and they're doing moves. But what kind of moves are they doing? We don't know. And you DM me later, I might explain to you what I think it is. But regardless, they're telling us that the military is moving in to the 50 state capitals to protect them against Trump protests. And I'm here to tell you, there are no Trump protests going on. I would know about it. I would, there's enough podcasts that I follow, enough people on, I'm a whole lot more outspoken on Twitter. Of course, that's been defused now, and YouTube, but it's been defused now because they ban people that say anything about this particular persona that drops information. Here's what I can tell you. Either you are right and I'm a crazy conspiracist, or what information I've been given is right, and here's what is going to happen. Things are going to get a little crazy. I'm not even going to use the words that are used by this person that drops. But things are going to go dark for a little while. Things are going to lock down for a little while. And you may get information from mainstream media, you may not. I don't know. And anybody that claims to know, trust me, they don't know. I've read these backwards and forwards, frontwards, backwards, upside down, try to break them down. People try to decode things. I'm not about that. I listen to what different people's opinions are and I form my own. So we don't know what the hell's going on. But what we do know is everything that's happening doesn't surprise us. Nothing surprises us. This was all expected. People were warned. I'm not even going to get into that. Here's what I want to tell you. Relax. No matter what happens, you see military movement, I think that's a good thing. I think that's a positive thing, and I've been expecting it. You're going to see military move out through major cities to protect things, but also they are doing military operations. You have the president who can no longer speak to us because they banned him on all of these. So he's not going to give us information. You can't. How do you? Unless you use the emergency broadcast system. So when you wonder whether you should be concerned or not, and I'm telling you, don't be concerned. I think everything's going just fine. Everything that I expected to happen is happening. Not necessarily the way that I thought it would, because nobody knew. If the enemy knows the plan, then they can play against the plan. So you don't tell the enemy the plan. If you tell me the plan, who's to know that they didn't hear it? So I don't know everything, but I know enough of the little pieces to go, and you can too. Something ain't right. Something is off. This is crazy. If you're a liberal and you're looking at it sincerely, you're wondering the President of the United States can't even be on Twitter. You're questioning these things too, and that's all a part of what this whole process is. So here's feel safe when the emergency broadcast system goes into effect and you start receiving information over the emergency broadcast system. You don't expect that. You never heard that from anybody, did you? Because people are too afraid to say it, because we'll get banned. I don't want to get kicked off Facebook, and this video right here may get me kicked off Facebook. You all know me. You know I'm a good-hearted, good-loving person. I don't care who you are, where you come from. If we're friends, we're friends. I don't care your color. I don't care your sexual orientation. I don't care your gender. I don't give a hoot. See, I'm going to try to keep this so they can't ban me for that. I don't care. I love y'all. I love everybody. Some of y'all I don't like. We don't have to like each other. We just don't have to be at each other's throats. So if the emergency broadcast system goes into effect and you start hearing messages, then know whatever that crazy Brett guy was thinking must be happening. Because I guarantee you aren't expecting that. But I think you're going to hear messages over the emergency broadcast system giving you a heads up as to what's going on to help calm the constituents, to help calm the country. Because in my world, things are about to get really, really crazy, and they're not going to be the crazy that you're being told by mainstream media or by social media. So just take that to heart. Know that I love you all. This is going to occur, whatever it is. The next 10 days, 9 days are going to exist. And I hope that those of you who think I'm crazy, I hope you're wrong. Not to gloat, but because the way my movie ends is incredible. So hold tight. Emergency broadcast system. When you're scared and you hear the emergency broadcast system, go, hey, wait a minute. Brett told me that's a good thing. So it's a good thing. All right. I promise you. And I'll probably do another video after everything settles down and and tell y'all I love you. We're family in one way or another. We've crossed paths. All right. So peace out.